Cheers, y'all. Getting a little smoked out. We're gonna have to move. Over here. Let's try that. Something like that. That's going quick. Wow. Oh, that feels nice. Hey, Transient, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Joseph, good to see you. Is that Mishy Stacker in the house? Right on. We got Adri Sky Warrior. You guys are awesome. How's it going tonight, man? Just thought I'd build a little fire and hang out. Drinking a beer. Been a long day. Got the Rainier going. That's Pacific Northwest right there, man. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. I drink it every time I come up here. I'm about 3 in. Yeah, about 3 in. Wow, that's really going. I've been stacking up firewood for my parents, splitting the bigger pieces, and yeah, a few cords. Definitely, probably 4 cords. That'll probably last them 2 or 3 years, probably. Plus they had probably 4 cords already. But yeah, I got the yard all cleaned up and power washing all the buildings. It was a good day. Yeah. Cut the we got the bridge out there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's too dark. Cut the tops of the posts off so we can put that handrail on and the webbing. I power washed those boards. My dad's got some 1-inch locally milled wood. Why not? We're in Alaska. This is where they mill wood. Yeah, man. And yeah, we're gonna finish that bridge up. Probably, we still got to go to Home Depot and pick up the handrail. I think he's gonna do pressure treated, maybe not. Maybe we'll use that milled stuff he has. I don't know if we have enough though. Mishy Stacker says, "You ever get to Michigan? We've got some great stuff here for you to try." Oh, right on, Michigan, man. Yeah, I would love to go to Michigan. It's cold up there most of the time, though, huh? Yeah, man. We love the country, but do you ever get to see a band or concert? You ever go? Oh, man. Yeah, I live in Vegas, and I've been to a lot of shows. Yeah, I like the smaller shows. Like bars like old '80s bands that will come to bars, and there's only like 200 people there. I like the real intimate, small venues. I better back this camera up because I think we're gonna cook it. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I've been to a lot of shows. I don't really live out in the country. I live in the city. But I'm visiting my parents. Silver Sushi, all the way from down under Australia. What's up, dude? Good to see you, Mr. Sushi. Heck yeah. I started watching Silver Sushi like more than 2 years ago, way back in the day. Heck yeah. Right on, dude. Good to see you, man. Transient, are you near Ann Arbor? That's Washington, right? Ann Arbor, I think. Yeah, that sounds like Washington. I'm not sure. I'm in On Alaska or Own Alaska, Alaska. It's like halfway between Portland and Seattle on the 5, right off the 5. We're about 20 miles off the 5 freeway. So yeah, it's like southern Washington, basically. Lewis County, Washington. It's really nice and quiet up here. Super chill. Everyone's way cool. Neighbors are great. It's quiet, except for gunshots every once in a while. But I mean, they're not like gang gunshots like in the city. It's like people are shooting on their property because they have big properties, and there's hunting seasons and all that. And so yeah, but it's pretty red out here. Like there was a lot of Trump signs. Yeah, during the election, I remember there was way more Trump signs than there was. I don't think there's. I don't remember seeing any Biden signs. Let's put it that way. I think if people even supported Biden, they probably wouldn't put a sign up out here because their neighbors would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty red in this county. Anyways, I don't. I think Seattle is probably a little more blue, a lot more blue. You know, wherever there's more people, the country people are usually conservative and right wingers, and then you got your city dwellers that are usually you know libtarded. Silver sushi sounds so peaceful in the background. Yeah, when I was working on the bridge, I had to go underneath to put the bolts through the I beams, and there was a couple of frogs, big frogs too, man. They were down there, but I think it's seasonal when they. I remember when I lived down in Oregon, like in Portland, actually Gresham, like the base of Mount Hood, pretty much there. Um, the frogs, like seasonally, they would start making their noise, and it sounded so cool because I'm like most of my life I've spent in Southern California or the desert, mostly the desert in Las Vegas, but yeah, hearing those frogs just go like oh man, like all night long. It was cool, and they do it for a couple weeks every year. But I'm hearing something out there chirping. Maybe it's a frog way up by the pond because we're probably about 150 yards, maybe 200 yards from the pond, and I'm just right off the creek here. Oh gosh, maybe like 30 feet off the creek. The bridge is literally just right there. Um, but then it could be like crickets. I don't know. It sounds far off, whatever I'm hearing. Yeah, it is way peaceful up here, man. There's like no light pollution. Like I can look up in the sky. I tried showing the other night, like pointing the camera up. You can't see any. You can see a couple of stars because it's through a camera. But oh my gosh, compared to Las Vegas with all the light shining up in the sky, you can't see hardly any stars in here, man. I can see the whole Milky Way galaxy ripping through the sky. It's freaking awesome. Totally awesome. FG Stacker, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. And we got coin sense and nonsense rolled in. Right on, dude. How you doing, man? Cool, cool. Transit says I had a lot of family in Ann Arbor. Oh, Michigan. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Um, although I only have an aunt, uncle, and cousin left there now. Oh, I had a lot of family. Oh, I see. Wow. Ann Arbor, Michigan. It sounds like a place in Washington, though. What I'm thinking, Harbor, Arbor. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I was confused. I'm about an hour from Ann Arbor. Oh, okay. I'm near Monroe, 21 miles north of the Ohio Toledo state line. Oh, okay. RJ, go Wazoo, 100. Okay, okay. Silver Sushi sounds so peaceful. Snipe plays. It is a chill vibe. FR. Well, thanks, man. Thanks, Snipe plays. We've had a Florida style summer this year. What does that mean? Like nice and warm, I guess, huh? Mike Woods, we love the country, but okay. Yeah, all right. Cygnus Damp, what's going on, dude? Just kind of chilling out, man. Drinking a beer at the end of the day. Thought I'd do a little fire before I go to bed. Yeah. So, had a great day. Worked my ass off, and it feels good, man. I actually have been working, probably like since I got here on the 15th. What is it? 20? Yeah, 9 days straight. But my mom and I are taking tomorrow off. Yeah, we're gonna go through her buckets full of rocks. Yeah, my mom's into lapidary, and I asked her if I could make a cabochon on her equipment. So we're gonna set up the equipment. We're gonna go through rock buckets. She's got like 6 5 gallon. But I'm gonna make a video. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna make a video. Maybe I'll get my mom in there. Maybe I will. My mom's super cool, and yeah, she's doing really good after all of her operations she's had on her heart and all that. And yeah, so we're gonna get busy, man. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait. Taking a day off to hang with my mama. I love it. Just got off time to chill with you guys for a bit. Right on, Cygnus. Cool, cool. Silver Sea says I gotta get back to fatherly duties. Right on, dude. Yeah, be a good dad, LBS. I hope you're doing well, my man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out and chat for a bit with you guys, and then I probably should have went to bed already, but I was like, you know what? I want to get out here, and I don't know. Just here with my mom and dad, and it's kind of I don't get out much in the last week and a half. I was like, man, I want to hang with my buddies. So yeah, thanks for being here, Silver Sushi, and all you guys, man. Thanks a lot, and thank you, Joseph. Good to see you, man. Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, I don't even know. Well, okay, so I have looked like where are the coin shops near me? Coin shops near me. You type it in on your phone. Your maps, right? I better put some logs on here. But yeah, I typed in coin shops near me, and I did it last time I was here too. But just seeing if it would change, like maybe someone opened a coin shop nearby, but no, they're all up in Tacoma, Lacey, Washington, Olympia. Yeah, they're all like an hour, a good, solid hour or more away from where I'm at. I kind of waited too long, burned up all my little stuff. Oh, I guess it'll go. Yeah, it's got enough coals. Right on. Um, so yeah, it's all pretty far, and I'm up here. I flew up here. My parents picked me up from the train station. I got about 30 miles away from them, as close as I could get, so I didn't have to drive all the way down the airport in Portland or Seattle. I usually fly into Portland. It's less hassle than Seattle, and there's less traffic getting up to here. So, but I took the train. Yeah, the what is it? Amtrak Cascade train from Portland up to Centralia. That's always cool. It's like about hour and a half trip, and it's fun. I love riding the train, and I don't want my parents to have to drive all the way down there. 2 hours to come get me and all that. Because I didn't rent a car. I'm just trying to do this on the cheap, and yeah, so I don't have any wheels. So, but I was in town in Chehalis, and they had a Bigfoot store, which I was like, "Fuck, right on, man, Bigfoot store." I guess they had sightings in the late 80s and 90s. A little town called Morton to the east of us, about 30 miles. But yeah, there was a Bigfoot store, and there was an antique store that my mom wanted to go to. I took her to the antique store, and holy crap, that place was 3 levels, and it was like the biggest antique store I've ever been to. Well, I haven't been to many, but it was big. It seemed big. Anyways, we were looking for a dual chamber teapot, and they had one, but not the one that she saw the last time she was there. Anywho, when I was at the antique store, they actually did have one piece of silver, and it was a what was it, 150? No, it was 100 year. Yeah, it was 100 year. So it was 1925, a centennial for a town in here in Washington called Pay. I think it's pronounced Payel. Pe. I think it's ELLE. Wait, God, I can't remember how it's spelled. But it's a little town, just like maybe 2 hours north of here, up by Seattle, and it was a commemorative or 100 year centennial coin for that town, and it was marked at $48. And I was thinking, well, what a spot, like $38 right now, so $10 over. It had a really nice case, beautiful case. It had the certificate of authenticity. If you lived in that town, I would definitely would have picked that up. But $10 over spot, I was like, yeah, that's kind of steep. I'm not gonna, no, I'm not gonna get that. But a little bit of Washington history, kind of cool. The town actually put a coin out on their 100th year anniversary of being around. That's pretty sweet. Coin sets to 9 sets. Have a good night, brother. Gonna crash. All right, later, man. See you. CSAN. CSAN. It's like the news channel. Sudha Gupta, how you doing? Have a blessed night, everyone. Right on. You too, Sudha. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't even see you. You're going now, sir, and I didn't even see you come in. Where the hell? How did I miss you? Oh, well, good to see you, Sudha. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Just driving through Tennessee. Transient Sackers telling Cygnus. Right on. Tennessee, man. That's like where David Crockett comes from. I think born on a mountaintop in Tennessee. Yeah, greenest state that you ever did see, or something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tennessee, David Crockett. Amtrak, Kansas City to wine, or KC to wine country is fun. Weston, Missouri. Oh, okay, Missouri. I was thinking of the one. I'm pretty sure they do have a wine train. It might not be an Amtrak. Eh, isn't it? I thought it had like food and wine on Amtrak, but I know there are other trains that are wine trains that are not Amtrak out. Like Northern California, Oregon, Washington up here. Yeah, there are definitely wine trains out here for sure. Good to see you, collector. Yeah. Kioma, oh my little sis and dad loved to antique shopping. Right on. Yeah, you said you keep missing my live streams. Well, you made this one. Right on, collector. I don't know how to pronounce your name. FG Stacker, I have a cousin that lives there. Oh, right on. All right. Oh, Sequim, Washington. Oh yeah, I've been to Sequim. That's where you take the Black Ball Ferry up to Victoria, right? Isn't that Sequim? Or wait. I think I, I've been through Sequim, yeah, when I went to take the ferry up to Vancouver, yeah. The Black Ball Ferry, I believe it was called, if I remember correctly. And oh, that was fun. Oh, great trip, man. I went there for like to learn about carpet. I was carpet sales. Yeah, it was like a convention kind of thing. Um, the Muse. I am from the San Juan Islands in Washington. Right on, man. San Juan. Okay, yeah, you're on. That would be the west side of the Sound, right? The San Juan. Yeah, like San Juan de Fuca. Yeah, plate, continental plate, and that's where like they think we might have a big earthquake. Oh my gosh! And then there's that seamount. What is it? Axial seamount is it's like bulging right now, getting ready to erupt. It's gonna happen in the ocean. Like I think it's quite a few miles off the shore, and it's not gonna cause a tsunami. They say it's too deep to cause a tsunami, so it's nothing to worry about. But yeah, that axial seamount's going to erupt. They say this year, like a pretty big eruption under the water. I think that's the Juan de Fuca plate, if I'm not mistaken. Ever heard of Sequim, Washington? Yep. I'm from this. Okay, my mom's cousin lives there. Supposed to be a piece of heaven. Lavender fields. Oh yeah, lavender fields are great. Yeah, I've seen those in here in Washington and Oregon. Absolutely. Transient says, my parents lived in, Poolsbo, Washington, right by the submarine base. Well, Poolsbo is where, yeah, that's where Bottom Gun Bob, man, Death from Below, the submarine guy. Yeah. He lives in Poolsbo. The Muse, cool. My wife and I have spent our anniversary on Orcas Island twice. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you guys are all romantic, FG. I like that. Ooh, I like that. Nice. Very nice. Orcas Island. How cool. Orcas is unbelievable. I am near Fidalgo. Wow. Right on. Leo, it's a rar collector. Yes, nice. Oh, that's sharks. Uh, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Bob Wojciechowski. Yes. Yeah, he lives in Poolsbo, Washington. Yeah, I've sent him mail. He's got a P.O. box there. Yeah. Yep. Wow, I'm already out of beer. Yeah, I went quick. Mm. Well, I think I'm going to grab a couple more pieces of wood and another beer. Take a walk over there. It'll take me about 5 minutes. And let's see, there's 7 people watching right now. Let's do a little experiment. Let's see how many people actually hang out. I know that number can drop off and come back, and I got 10 likes. So let's see if anybody likes this while I'm gone. And let's see how many people leave. And I thank you all for being here. You don't have to hang out. I'm just playing, just experimenting and wondering. I'm curious. I have a curious mind, and I want to know. I'm just playing. I've already lost somebody. Look at that. Boom. Just talking about it, man. They're like, later, bro. That's funny. My parents' house is right on the ocean. I've watched the nuclear subs go by many times. Oh, that's cool, dude. Wow. Right on. All right. Well, I'll be back in like, yeah, probably 4 minutes. I don't know. I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that ought to be good for a bit. Wow, 7 people. And I lost somebody just like that. I walked up and yeah, I definitely need to take a shower. Sorry about that, y'all. 12 likes. Wait, that went up. I think, did that go? That went up. That's awesome. I'll hang out with you, bro. I miss you. You're freaking awesome, dude. You know what? We should make some people moderators here that aren't moderators. Uh, especially people that comment on my videos and watch my stuff. Thank you very much, collector. I love all the help Liberty's been at home. Yeah, um, kind of. Yeah, my parents lived in Las Vegas too for quite a while. Um, we're gonna find the hole. Yeah, I gotta find the hole. Um, yeah, but my mom moved up here. Well, actually, they both. Let's see. So my mom was born in Seattle, so she doesn't live too far from where she was born, and now she's 80 plus. And my dad was born in Las Vegas, Nevada. I Yeah, I'm pretty darn sure he was. But then he moved to Southern California like right away and spent most of his life in Southern California as a young man. And that's where they met was in Southern California, where my grandparents lived, and had a bunch of property in the orange groves in Anaheim, California. Um, yeah, way back in the day, like in the 40s. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, they're back here up near Seattle, and that's where my mom came. Oh, and then my dad's family was from Seattle as well, and yeah, yeah. So both, yeah, and and my mom, my grandfather moved my mom down to Southern California. That's how she met my dad living down there. So yeah, yeah, Seattle, Las Vegas, and when they got married, they moved out to Vegas a couple of years after they got married, and that's where they had my youngest sister. Yeah, so pretty much West Coast, up and down the West Coast, and all the way over to Vegas and back and forth, like a big triangle kind of. Let's see. FG Stacker says, I had a fire going all day, burning my deck that I'm pulling out. Burning your deck, dude. I hope that was on purpose. Okay, yeah, that I'm pulling. Okay, yeah, right. You're chopping it up and whacking it. Right on. Man, yeah, it's crazy how the moss builds up on the decks and how or the water and the moisture rots. Even if it's pressure treated, it rots. Man, yeah, you could be careful. You could like step through if you haven't been down a deck in a while and you walk out there. You could break your right, drop through. Man, it's yeah, dry rot, wet rot, whatever you want to call it, is rot. And yeah, you got to be careful. Even the pressure treated, it will rot for sure. I almost broke my leg like that one time. I was so close to breaking my leg. Oh, El Monte, California. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I've spent time in El Monte. I used to do deliveries down there. I worked for a Divco, a packaging and labeling company in the 80s for a few years, and I drove all over LA, San Diego. I even drove all the way up to San Francisco. We did like a convention up there, and we had another part of the company that I did some work for up there for a couple of months. And yeah, I mean, traffic in LA and all around the 405 freeway. Oh my God. My son moved out to Oxnard, Ventura just a couple months ago. Yeah, so he's living out there. That's not quite that bad, but well, just about everybody lives there. It goes into LA at some point, or every day sometimes. Yeah, I don't miss that traffic at all, dude. Screw that. No wonder so many people smoke marijuana in California, man, because they're all stuck in fucking traffic. They need a joint. After, yeah, this deck is really rotten. Oh, not going to put it back in. Going to do a paver patio. Oh, there you go. Yeah, paper patio. And then you just pressure wash it, right? Um, yeah, just don't dig into the pavers with the pressure washer. You should be fine. Although that, that 30-second moss algae killer, you put it on before you pressure wash. That's what I've been using on these buildings, and it helps a little bit. It's not, like, oh, that's amazing. It helps a little, but yeah, the pressure washer does most of the work. But yeah, if you get too close, you'll dig into shit. Well, I sound like my dad. Fucking, that's probably my dad. He's always telling me, either I do it this way, or you ought to do it this way, or I was like, oh my god, Dad, just let me do it my way. Anyways, yeah, it's been fun. Now we're having a good time. We're getting a whole bunch done, and I'm happy I'm here. Yeah, very happy. You hit that age, yeah. That your great grandpa provided milk to town in '50s. Probably people would pull up and fill up. Oh, well, okay. Uh, hey, avocado's here, man. I missed avocado coming in. Is Cygnus Den still here? We got Transient here. Collector is here. Right on. You guys are awesome. And Mishy said he'd hang. I wonder if he's still here. You still here, Mishy? Let's see if somebody. Uh, yeah, I think I got everybody. Okay, cool, cool. I'm my parents. Like those commercials where you become your parents. Hello, I'm my. Oh, right. Yeah, dude. That Mishy says still here. Thank you, Mishy. You're awesome, dude. Right on. Yeah, oh God, yeah, we become our parents. And remember when you were a kid, you were like, I will never, ever be like my parents. I mean, we all swore it like many times. Many times we swore that shit. We would never be like our parents. You know you did. I know I did. We did. And look at us now. Jesus, what happened? What the fuck? It was slow. It was incremental. It freaking snuck up on us. Like I feel like my dad's sneaking up on me right now. I'm glad that that he's around to sneak up on me, man. Yeah, I would every once in a while I'll dodge him. Like I will. I gotta have some time to myself sometimes, and he's so happy I'm here, and he wants to just spend every minute with me, and I love that. And but sometimes I got to dodge. Sometimes I got to dodge my dad a little bit. Um, and it's just so that I stay sane and I can love him all that much more when I am with him. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we're having a good time. And I can't wait to spend tomorrow with my mom. That's going to be great. We're busting out the rocks, y'all. Cheers. Busting out the rocks. I'm going to make something. I might even do some silversmithing. Yep, yep. My mom's got all the equipment to silversmith. She's made beautiful jewelry. My dad's made beautiful jewelry. And it's all just laying there in the shop, man, like waiting to be made. So we're going to get busy. 60 miles to Nashville. Look at you, man. You're like the freaking music capital of the world right there, transient. You hear banjos out the window playing alongside the road. Hell yeah, dude. Right on. Nashville. Fuck yeah. I'm turning into the grumpy old man I hated as a kid. Yeah, get off my damn lawn. Right? Like you are now the old man that as a kid you used to throw eggs at his front door, Mishy. Yes, you are. You are him. Yep. Yep. It's come full freaking circle, bro. Yep. You're that dude that you used to let the air out of the tires on his truck in the driveway. That's you, Mishy. That's you. And it's not just you, Mishy. It's all of us, man. It's every single one of us. Yep. It just comes around. Oh my God, these stars are incredible. It's like I want to hurt my neck, just looking up all the time, straining it. It's because we know what's up now. Are you sure? Oh, fuck. I don't know. I felt like I knew it was up back then. Like, I think, I think it's just experience going through life, and yeah, we're all at different stages. We all get to different stages at different times and points in our life, and yeah, yeah, we do mature. Hopefully, we freaking mature. Although some days I feel like going and egging somebody's house. I gotta say, I really do. Oh, my dad and mom stopped on the way. Went to the grocery store, and they know this lady that they like to visit, and she's got some medical problem. Poor thing. She's only 35 years old, and she's like skeletal. Anyways, she grows peaches, and they wanted to pick some peaches up and pay her. And she's like, "No, I don't want to take any money. You just take those peaches." And oh God, now I forgot my story already. Oh my gosh, I was onto something. Anyways, it's just gosh, I don't even know where I was going with the damn peach story. Yeah, I'll come back. Yeah, see, I'm getting old, man. There you go. This is a perfect prime example. Yep, hiding my own Easter eggs. Yeah, I've always been able to talk to myself and answer myself, so I've always been entertained. Thank goodness. But yeah, I think it's just a big circle. All the experiences that shape us, and hopefully we do mature and see life differently. My dad was just telling me that earlier. He's like, you're 60, I'm 80. I see life differently, and I don't have much time left. And it's just, yeah, little family squabble. He's hard of hearing, so he like kind of blows up when I don't know. He feels like he's being left out of the conversation or something. And anyways, one of those moments. But yeah, we got it all sorted out, and yeah, we are all experiencing life from different perspectives and different moments. Yeah, yeah. He says, "Walk in my shoes." I was like, "I can't. I can't walk in your shoes. I'm not there yet." Uh, but it is good. I know exactly what he's saying. Try to put yourself, try to have compassion, try to understand what someone else is going through. I totally get that. Sometimes I wonder if he does. My dad's kind of controlling, but it all comes from a good heart. Yeah, he, and he's a born teacher. He wants to show everybody how everything's done, and there ain't no stopping my pop. There ain't no stopping my pop. No, my little sister, please. LOL. Hi, LBS. Have a good night. Oh, Dennis, you too. Thank you, man. Thanks for rolling in and dropping by. Life gets hard. I've lost all three of my parents now. It's weird. Yeah, right. Yeah, like, a lot. My mom was talking to me earlier about how, all of her friends are passing away, and, people she went to school with, they're her age, and, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm only 60 and I've already had best friends pass away. And yeah, yeah, life is hard. My dad was kind of breaking down a little bit and saying, it's like, oh, all these things in your mom, all these operations, all the me and my diabetes and all the medications we got to keep track of and take and this and that. It's getting to him. It's pressure. It's pressure. But he totally snapped at my mom, and I was like, nah, dude, come on, that ain't cool. And so yeah, we had one of those learning moments. I learned a little bit. He learned a little bit. My mom gave me a big hug. She's like, "Thanks for sticking up for me." Yeah. He gets short with people. He tries to be patient, just like we all do. Everyone, and that's what I was saying, Dad. Think about it. You're still alive. You've got your health. My mom is doing good. Mom's doing great. Your wife's doing great. She's been through these operations. Everything's going good. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of things going on, but you're still doing this, man. It's still all happening. So just be grateful for that. Just be glad you're still around to freaking complain. I mean, yeah, life's hard. Life's a bit. And, he's usually the one telling me this shit. Like, so yeah, it definitely comes full circle. Yeah, he's told me. He's like, don't crumble. Yeah, just stay strong. And yeah, but we all need a pep talk every once in a while, and we all have little meltdowns, and yeah, yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, it doesn't matter where you are in your life. It doesn't matter if you're 60 or you're 80. We all, you can be 15 years old and just feel that you're so desperate and destitute, like you just everything sucks in your life, and you don't want to be around anymore. There's so many young people that are experiencing. It's everyone is experiencing hard things. Not everyone's life is a cruise. We all know that. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's an awesome cruise. Like unicorns and rainbows, and yeah, every dream happens. But then sometimes just terrible, terrible, awful things happen. And what do? You just keep on powering through. Is what you do. Yeah, life's hard, and sometimes it really sucks. But it's for those moments of all the beautiful things you experience, all the moments of joy. And it does a lot of times seem like there's a whole lot of pain for just a little bit of joy. But that's why that joy needs to be savored and created. Like tomorrow, like I was telling my dad, it's like me and mom taking the day off, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna go out in the shop. We're gonna do this, and he's like, well, that's a lot of work to do. Yeah, yeah. You got to savor those moments. You got to take that time out. You've got to you got to live some of your dream. It's not all about just pounding it out, constantly working, 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 taking care of, maintaining, nurturing, all that stuff. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy yourself. They have all these hobbies that just stack up and collect dust. They just sit there, and because you're just too busy with life. And But that's your passion. That's what you should be going after and making time for and stopping to smell those roses, right? Yeah, to enjoy it. Yeah, I need another beer. No, I'm kidding. I just opened this one. I'm deep into beer and life here. I want to live to 60 for now. Right on, Cygnus. Well, I hope you make it too. I'm there, and it's pretty cool. I feel pretty young. I mean, like when I work, it wears me out. I'm tired. I'm like I crash hard at night. Doing all this physical labor out here, helping my parents out. But yeah, 60. I feel good, man. It's pretty cool. I feel very young. I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy shit, what happened to you, dude? Like, seriously, what the break happened to you, dude? You got like, you look like a turtle, man. I got like neck freaking wrinkles. What are neck wrinkles all about? What, crow's feet, bags under my eye. Well, I always had bags. Shit, I had bags under my eyes when I was like 4. But, they're way worse now. But yeah, we just get old and, what are you gonna do? But I feel like a very young man still. I really do. I know my brain's slower, and I do forget shit more. And I pretty much all I do all day long is look for things that I just set down 2 minutes ago. Oh shit! One time I was looking for my sunglasses. They weren't on top of my head. I was looking through my sunglasses, looking for my sunglasses. Yeah, yeah, shit like that. But it's all good. It's still fun for the most part. Oops. Wow. Is anybody still here? Oh, 7 people, 16 likes. Well, the likes are going up. So the people are staying the same. You guys are awesome. My back pain will suck at 60. Yeah, man, I've been in a couple car accidents and I've jacked my back up. Not I guess seriously like crippling or anything, but um, back pain can come and go, man. And your weight might, I'm not saying you're fat or anything. You're overweight, whatever. If that's a bad word, sorry. Yeah, the three-letter bad word. Anyway, I'm not saying you're overweight, but no, like that can really affect your back, like for many years as long as you're overweight. 'Cause that puts strain on your back. But yeah, no, my back feels great, and oh my god, I've had times where I will sneeze and my back goes out. And when my back goes out, it would be like 2 or 3 days where I like can't even like really even get out of bed, go to the bathroom barely. Like it hurts that bad. Like just by coughing really hard and throwing my back out, bending over and feeling like I don't know, somebody I don't know, the hand of a finger of God touched my back and pushed me to the ground all of a sudden, just weird shit. And like, oh my God, and debilitating pain that you can't even, imagine, like crawling to the bed and getting it. It's like, what the hell? I mean, weird shit like that happens, of course. But, uh, but overall, like, I'm picking up wood and digging holes, hammering, sledgehammering wedges into logs, and my back feels great, man, and I'm 60, and I've been through all that weird kind of stuff with, yeah, all kinds of back problems. So yeah, don't give up, man. Your back can heal. Yeah, your back can heal, Cygnus. I made rainbows today. Right on. How'd you make your? Oh, with the hose, spraying it into the sun, the mister. That's fun. Try pap caramelize some apples. Try. Oh yeah, caramelized apples. Those are delicious. How long you there? Probably a couple more weeks. What do you have? Bulged disc ever? I've never bulged a disc or whatever. My dad has twice, and he had an operation on there. And yeah, but he does really good too. He gets around real well, and he's 80 plus years old, man. Yeah, life gets hard. When I had two grandparents live to 105, 80s is crazy. Wow, 105. That's wild. Wow, wow. Um, What do you have? Oh, no. Nice fire, LBS. Oh, thank you, Deneen. I appreciate that. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, you weren't feeling too good. Just was that today or yes? Yeah. I hope you feel better. Yeah, you don't need to be getting all sick. You've been through these operations and all that. Yeah, I know you can't control it. I just don't want you to be sick. Man, these stars just blow me away. It's so crazy. I guess when you don't see them, you just kind of forget about them. But up here, man, you can see them. Like, I feel like I can touch the stars. Mm. This is a bummer. My ears and this cough are killer. Yeah. Oh God. Man, when you like that cough and it just hurts. Every cough hurts, and it hurts more every cough. Oh, all right, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm probably making it worse just by talking about it. I'm sorry, Janine. I know. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Oh no, Deneen, get well soon, right? Yeah. Yep. 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 Well, I see Deneen in a lot of different channels. It's kind of funny how you've never noticed like you'll be at someone's channel that you didn't realize the other people that you know watch that channel, and you'll see like their comment in there, and you're like, whoa, well, that's cool. Always kind of like trips me out a little bit. Like, oh, they know them too. It feels like a huge community on YouTube, but then again, it feels like a small community. Yeah. Can you guys hear the cars on the highway? It's late at night now, so there's hardly any cars. But even in the daytime, there's not many cars going by. Maybe every couple of minutes, a car might go by. But it's 55 out there. And, oh man, one time uh, there was a truck coming around the bend, and, a couple hundred yards out from my parents' property, and it lost a tire. Yeah, like a semi, like tractor trailer, whatever, lost a tire. And that tire, holy crap, it bounced across their front yard. They could see the marks in the lawn. It bounced like two bounces across their front yard, and then across over the driveway, and then it smacked into their. They have like this big giant metal steel building, whatever. It holds like a RV and all. It's huge, big old giant metal building. But that uh, tire off the semi, it actually broke right through their garage door, and then broke a 4x4 post. Just broke that right through the post, and then rolled up against the RV. And like you like laid up against the RV. Like, oh my God. I'm so glad my parents weren't, and my dad, especially my mom doesn't go out in the garage that much, but my dad's out there quite a bit. And yeah. So that tire was probably going a good 55, 60 miles an hour when it came off. That dude coming around the corner, and it just freaking doom, doom, smash, crash, boom, right into their garage. Like ripped the garage door open, it ripped it open, went right through the garage door. It freaking nuts, man. Can you imagine standing there and that shit like coming at you, like a freaking semi truck tire coming at you like at 40 miles an hour? Holy shit. Oh, yeah, living by the highway, right? Stay safe. I had so many giveaway people don't watch. I tried my best to trick them with on screen instructions. Giveaways, huh? I like giveaways. They're fun. I've done quite a few. I haven't done many on this channel, but my channel before that is basically this channel. Just it, yeah, I lost it accidentally. I inadvertently deleted my first channel, which really sucks because I had like almost 1,600 subscribers. I had 3,000 videos. Anyway, it hurts. It's sad. But yeah, I did lots of giveaways on that. This one, I'm like, yeah, kind of backing off it a little bit. I'm going to do a 777 giveaway, and I think I'm still 100 away from that. Yeah. I haven't been doing too good on subscribers lately. I was in between 669 and 677 for probably a month. Like I kept gaining a subscriber, losing a subscriber, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining for like a month straight. Anyways, but I think I'm past. I think I might have a couple more than that now. But yeah, sometimes you just get stuck. I lose subscribers almost as fast as I gain them. Oh shit, it's true. It's so true. I've probably okay. So I have like almost 700 subscribers. I've probably been through 1,000. I've probably lost 300 subscribers, and I don't know why. Well, I don't. I'm just being me, doing my dumb, silly crap, and I maybe it just gets dumber and sillier and crappier, and I don't realize it. And they're like, "I'm out of here, bro." It's all good. I only want hardcore subscribers. I mean, people that really like enjoy what I do, and I try to make things interesting, change it up all the time. Um, I don't know, do a little more than just show silver. Like right now, I got like 4 pieces of silver with me. I've shown them like 3 times already. Um, you know, I, I don't have my whole collection, all my set, and all that to do all this silver stuff right now. I'm up here visiting my parents, and I'm working, so I'm just trying to kind of still keep the channel going, but entertain you guys. And yeah, the people want to hang out will stay, right? Heck yeah. Like all these cool folks here. FG Stacker, he's been around forever. Tail Chasers, brand new. Although it does sound familiar. Well, good to see you, Tail Chasers. Good evening. A collector, just a person I met just a few weeks ago, and been watching like crazy. Thank you so and commenting. Thank you so much, Dennis the Menace, man. I've known that dude. Dennis the Menace is awesome. For a couple years, at least a couple years. Yeah, Mishy Stacker, known him a long time. Subs and views are down for a lot of us. Yeah, Mishy, I've noticed it. I've looked around, and some of the people that I'm close to that I follow, I look and like, man, they only got 23 views, and it's been like 8 hours. It's like, whoa, what the hell? Why? What's going on? I'll do a video and I'll get like 47 views in like 6 hours. And I'm like, oh, that's good. And then it'll just stay there. Like it just stays there. I'm like, oh god, I try to like, I want to break like 100 views on a video, and yeah, that doesn't happen all the time, man. And it's like, holy crap. And then there's one thing to have subscribers, and then to have subscribers that watch, right? I mean, you can have all the subscribers you want. If they don't watch, then are they really subscribers? They're not. They're not watching subscribers. So why are they subscribed? Yeah, all that good stuff. Anywho, thanks LBS. Right on. I was silver selling machine. Oh, Tail Chasers. Tail Chasers. I'm gonna click on you. I'm gonna do a little research here on Tail Chasers. Let's see. Go to channel. Where's channel activity? Why can't I just go to your channel? Tail Chasers. Oh, wait, icon. Hold on. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Let's try that again. Um, remove. Add as moderator. Channel activity. Why can't I just go to your channel? I'm clicking on you. I don't understand. I can do it when I'm not live streaming. Huh. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a moderator. Why not? Everybody's a moderator on my channel. Not everybody. There's some people that drop in that I don't like. I'm like, yeah, I've never heard of them. But yeah, I think I've heard of Tail Chasers. It's okay. Wow. So you guys have been saying a lot here. Oh, good night, FG. Yeah, have a good one. Good night. Good night. I probably missed that. I don't know how long ago that was. Damn. On some rant and missed it. Off to bed. I believe you for going for the watch. Oh, thank you, FG. You're awesome, man. Turn that down. I hope you turn that down. Yeah, turn that shit way down, all the way down. Thanks, LBS. There's a lot out there. It's hard. I just like a small group of friends. Well, I would like, yeah, I do love my small group of friends, but it would be nice to be able to expand and grow the channel, get monetized. I was like literally that far away. I was actually almost being monetized. They actually just accepted me for the AdSense. I was like, it was, oh yeah, losing my channel really sucked, and I'm not even halfway back yet, and it's been 6 months, and I don't even know if I'm gonna make the watch hours this year. I didn't even make it the first 2 years, and now I'm not gonna make it the third year on a second channel. Yeah, whatever. I'm trying. I can't. You can only do so much. Or they don't watch it, or hit the like, or the thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah, I gotta say, when I first started watching YouTube, like for many years, I never hit a like. I never subscribed to anybody ever, like until I started watching this community, and that was probably, well, yeah, 3 years now. Yeah, it's been 3 years since I started watching, and that's when I started liking and subscribing, and and then I actually started commenting. I was like, I would comment, and people would answer. I'm like, whoa, dude, this is cool. People are answering. I'm like, I was like, wow, okay. And that's what, like, kind of, that people are talking to me. I'm saying something, I'm learning about this, and they're teaching me, and then I'm like commenting, and they're commenting back. And I was like, holy crap, I like this community a lot. It's very awesome. Everyone's very nice and helpful, and then I was like, man, I want to do it. I want to make a channel. I want to do this too, And so yeah, I went for it, and man, I've been having a blast with it. It's been a lot of fun. I've had ups and downs, right? It's just like everything else in life, man. Ups and downs. But it's been fun overall. Yeah, it definitely kept me entertained. Watch a whole lot less TV. I don't even watch TV anymore. All right, that beer was delicious, and it's been 1 hour, so it's 11:36, probably 11:37, something like that. Almost midnight. I better get my butt to bed. I actually only watched on TV, not subbed, until 2021. Ah, yeah, yeah, I haven't done a lot of YouTube on TV, but it's kind of freaky. I did watch a couple of my videos a couple of years ago when I first started the channel on the TV set, and I'm like, oh my god, this is huge. It's too much. I was like, I'm like just watching on my phone, tiny little screen. Yeah, I don't even. I think I've only been on the laptop like maybe 2 or 3 hours the whole time I've even had a channel, and I put like some end, like the things at the end of the video that pop up, like to click on another video or to go to another channel or something like that. Or yeah, I did that a handful of times on some video. I should, yeah, I should. I don't know. I'm just doing what I'm doing, man. And I know a lot of people are way into it and are really, good at promoting and doing all the things they should do to grow their channel. And I highly respect those people that can do it. I just kind of want to. It's like my guitar playing, I don't even want to hook up all the pedals and change all the knob. I just want to turn it on one switch, turn it on, and play. Just like YouTube. I just want to like hit the button and go. Just I want it simple. Although don't get me wrong, I do like the editing, like adding pictures and pictures and clips and video, and making things cool and like adding images and graphics and all the effects and stuff on shorts. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. I just want to play. I don't like the work part, like like actually like trying to grow a channel work. No, I'm not too good at that, man. I could be, but I don't know. I got other things I got to do too. But hopefully, it'll grow quickly enough that I don't get frustrated and just quit. I know a lot of people do. Yeah, a lot of people just quit, man. They don't even say goodbye. Like, and I'm thinking, like, would I ever get to that point? Because we're talking about earlier. We all go through different phases, different feelings, emotions, and perspectives in our lives. Like, now I say like I think it's rude to quit your channel and not say goodbye on a video or some way somehow tell everybody that you're not freaking dead. Okay, for one, you're still alive. That'd be good to know. God, that'd be really good to know that you're still alive. Jesus, what the frig, man. And then like maybe just I'm on hiatus or I'm not feeling it right now or I've got health issues and or you know what, I'd rather do something else. Fuck, just say it straight up if you don't want to do it, but just to leave everybody hanging, like, I just find that shit rude. I find it rude. Unless you're like in a hospital bed or you're in a car accident and you actually did get killed, I mean, then yeah, I mean, come on, of course you're not gonna I mean, you're gone, but I don't know. It just seems a little more personal to me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I will be there one day. I'll just be like, you guys, you'll never see me again. That's it. Later. Ciao. No, there won't even be a ciao. It'll just be nothing, like black, fade to black, fade to black. I just recorded my coins, goats, bids. I disappeared. Okay, there you go. Just ran off with the goat. Uh, a lot of people like to say it. I couldn't say it. Did anyone ask when it was fine? LO, everywhere I go, I see people asking about someone. Yeah, right. Like, where does everybody go? I think that's what you're saying. Well, then play for us. Well, then play for us. Oh, yeah, yeah. Man, that's one thing I need up here is a freaking instrument, man. I wish they had a piano or a guitar or something, but yeah. I guess I could bring my own next time. Although, man, they charge. It's like $45 to bring a guitar on both ways on the airplane, man. And then they don't treat them so well. Yeah, they don't always treat them so well. Hashtags are key. Yeah, I've been doing the hashtags, Tail Chasers. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've definitely been putting like 4 or 5 hashtags of, you know, I don't, I'm not trying to put weird ass titles, like, you know, I don't know, just the clickbait, the whacked out, the extreme titles like, "Oh dear God, the world's ending, and you better watch this or you're gonna miss out." Like, nah, nah, I can't get into that, but yeah, hashtags. I do whatever the topic is. Things about the topic. So maybe something I mentioned, I'll put that in the like a hashtag that. And I know my hashtags aren't like 1.7 million hashtags of this same. Mine are usually actually I kind of make mine a little more. And it's probably the wrong thing to do, but I make mine a little more generic or more wide, broad. I guess you would call it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot to learn. I got a lot to learn. Good night, Deneen. Hope you get well soon. Oh yeah, definitely good night to you, Deneen. And I do hope you get well real soon. I do everything on my phone. I'm a cheapskate. Yeah, me too, Mishy. Dude, I totally. I've done both these channels like 99.9% on my phone, man. Yep, all the editing, everything, dude, every freaking thing, screenshotting, capturing video, Yeah, everything. I do it on the phone. Yep, that's it, man. In my pocket, in my hand, right there. I can't do anything AI. Oh, that's easy. You just they even have it on YouTube. You just tell it what you want, and then you just dial it in from there. Well, then play for okay. Oh wow, I went way back. I just record my coins. A lot of people like to say it. Wow, I don't know. I'm going the wrong direction here. Disappear. Yeah, it's hard when you try to connect. I've talked to several girlfriends. Love it. Put the same thing but different. Like cat, kitty, kitty, cat, kitten. I actually have a C19 ounce or a 19-ounce bar with a nude woman and in a unicorn, and I tried a catchy title. I forgot clickbait or something. LOL. Oh, man, I gotta watch that. Can you post that link? I'll go find it, collector. I'll go find that. I would love to see that. Nude woman and a unicorn. Are you kidding me? I'd watch that. I'd watch that twice. You're the one that put you watched 2 times on that short. Thank you very much for watching twice. You're awesome. Oh, that must be so hard on your phone. Oh yeah, dude, it heats the shit up like crazy, dude. You wouldn't fucking believe it, but especially when I live stream, it gets hot quick. In Vegas where it's hotter. Here it's actually doing really good. Yeah, right on. Riding a unicorn. There you go. Well, what? Come on, collector. Come on. What else? I hope it's riding a unicorn. I hope the unicorn ain't riding a lady. Dear God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see a lady riding a unicorn. Let's do that. Let's do that on silver. Yes. Yes, that's good. But the other way around. No. No. I don't want to see that. Well, on that note, on that note, oh, I bet it's a very nice bar. I'm gonna look for it for sure. Probably not tonight, but I will definitely check that out tomorrow. I've got a um what happened? Something I think it's the only unicorn I have is in copper. I got a copper round with a unicorn on it. Oh! I have Hoffman and Hoffman rounds. Actually, one of my unicorn rounds is no, that's the 3 star. It's less than 500 minted. Yeah, mintage less than 500. A Hoppin' round I picked up for $27. When spot price was 25. Yeah, I got it for $2 over spot. Hoppin', less than 500 minute. I was like, hell yeah, right out of the generic bargain bin. I said, are you sure? He's like, yep. I said, thank you very much. And walked out of that coin shop. Hell yeah, man. That's a nice piece. Yeah, I love the unicorn Hoffman bars or rounds. I'm sorry. Does Hoffman and Hoffman, did they even make any bars? I don't know. I kind of feel I'm gonna have to look that up, man. I haven't seen any that I can think of. I'll bet. I wonder if they did though. Wow, that's a good question. Does anybody know? I mean, there's only 4 people here right now. Any of you guys know? Uh, if Hoffman and Hoffman ever made bars? I bet Stack Attacker Wager would know. I bet Mistress Raven Ivy would know. Oh, I know she would know. I miss her. I hear she's still doing Instagram because the Mountain family, yeah, Mountain Stacking bought a nice bar from Mistress Raven Ivy. Kind of miss her. Maybe she'll come back someday. Yeah, she just kind of took off, flew away. I just got in trouble for a Almanac. Oh, Almanac Metals. Yeah, I remember that bar that had a woman with barely nothing on and a Barbie, and I had to take a course. What? What? Hold on. I just got in trouble for a Almanac Metals bar that had a woman with barely nothing on and a Barbie, and I had to take a course. Take a course. What, like a course in like being appropriate or something? I don't understand. I'm lost. But yeah, I know there's kind of like yeah, you gotta be careful with what you show, and these bots that watch that tag you for like copyrights and infringement and bullying and domestic terrorism and all this kind of stuff, man. They don't really. They're just computer AI. You know, they're just artificial intelligence, and they're not really that smart. And they just trigger all kinds of weird shit. Man, I had like something about a PLO reference, like the Palestinian Liberation. Yeah, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? I made a video about silver. Why is this? Why is this domestic terrorism now? Like YouTube is weird, man. I don't know, dude. Yeah, they're yeah. There's not actual people watching this. It's just robots that don't really quite understand the English language or what they're actually seeing on the screen. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just don't. And yeah, it's like all controlled by that. Like if you're a good boy or a bad boy, you're gonna get spanked, you know. And it's just, yeah, a bunch of weird ass shit, dude. Or I don't know. Maybe you're not a dude. So, I don't know. Tail chasers, a tail chaser. I hope you're a dude. Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Well, no, women can chase tail, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. I should probably just shut up. I really loved playing with my vids, including animals and stuff. Yeah, it's fun making videos. I like it a lot. YouTube says I had to take it about what's allowed and not allowed, and it was 5 months ago, and just got in trouble. Oh my god, girl. Oh, Tail Chasers a girl. Okay. Tail Chasers reminds me of like, wasn't there a cartoon? It was like uh, chipmunks. Wait, chipmunks, tail chase. Hold on. Wait. Ah, what was that? That was like a. No, wait, that was that Rescue Rangers? Hold on. Tailspin. Tailspin? What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? It's name of my new dropship store with cat and dog stuff. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Now that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Tail chasers. I like that. Well, good luck with that store. Run on. Run on. Dropship store. Okay, that's smart idea. Right on. Right on. Tailspin. You're right. Okay, yeah, like yeah, it was a yeah, like the chipmunks, right? That Disney Rescue Ring. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. All right. Well, we got 4 people here. You guys, thanks for hanging out. It would be so long, man. Hour and 16 minutes. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna hit the hay. Get up and hang out with my mom tomorrow and do some rocks. Gonna do some rocks for your viewing pleasure. Oh, right on. Oh, well, thank you, collector. Now I can watch that. Right on. Right on. Right on. Um, absolutely. I wish the comment or the chat feed would come up quicker because like now like maybe I wonder if I pushed on. Well, I see if I push on it, I'll lose you guys. It'll probably go right to it. But so I have to like wait for the comments, and then I'll be searching it in around 1 hour and 17 minutes to find that again. Or I could just go to your channel and find it myself. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, the chat feed takes a while to process, and sometimes almost a whole day before I can go back and see the comments. Because usually I'm not paying attention to the comments, and so I like to go back and watch and see what everybody said because everybody always has some great things to say. So I like to rewatch or re-listen and then watch comments every few minutes, see what people are talking about. But yeah, I would definitely check that out. I would love to see the unicorn, or the lady riding a unicorn, right? It's like skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna wrap Wait, I'm gonna grab a little afternoon delight. Uh, when it's right, it's right. Like a storm in the cold dark night. Way in the morning. Oh, I can't even think of the words, man. If I had another beer, I could probably do it. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, looking for a little afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, it's right. Oh, there's something in a cold dark sky, rockets in flight. Boo! Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. That's like the Ron Burgundy movie. Oh my god, that was freaking awesome, man. Hell yeah. That's where I get the unicorns and Christina Applegate. I hope it looks like Christina Applegate on this piece of this bar. Thank you, collector. You have a great night. I'm gonna say goodbye to the last four people. Tail chasers, you're awesome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, fun catching you too. It really was. Thank you, collector. Good night, y'all. I think it's just you two that are commenting the most. Thank you, guys. And then the last two people before that was Deneen. Thank you, and Mishy and Dennis. Some of the greatest ever. Yeah, the goats, all the awesome goats, man. Greatest of all time. You guys rock. Peace out, y'all. Can't even see my fingers anymore for a peace sign. There we go. Peace out. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Thanks for hanging. Ciao.